So, so the reason I initially asked these questions was because in Bo's earlier comment, she said we're using men are allowed to hide their deficiencies and not improve or do anything, and it appeared, and I could be wrong. It appeared that you were saying women do everything and men just don't do anything within a relationship. That's how I interpreted it. Or don't. Can you explain that? Because maybe I was
No,
incorrect.
it's not that women do everything. It's just that we are criticized more when we don't know how to do something. And men are not criticized at that same level for not knowing how to do these just basic adult duties. They're allowed to be incompetent in those areas, and women are not.
I will say, going off of what Bo said, I think women are criticized for not knowing how to do things that women are supposed to do, like cooking, cleaning, taking care of kids.
There you go.
And men are criticized for not knowing how to do things men are supposed to
There
do,
we go.
like taking care of a car, you know what I'm saying? Fixing something in the house, something like that. It's so, and I only say that because I'm thinking, like, if you got a flat tire and you're with a guy and he doesn't know how to change your tire, you're instantly like, you don't know how to do this? Like, what's going on? Why don't you know how to do this? Like, this is something you should know. And it's the same thing for some men when it comes to something simple like doing laundry. There are women that don't know how to do it, right? Like, maybe they were never taught, but why not? Why don't you know how to do this basic thing that a woman who's supposed to keep the house should know how to do?
I would venture to say that we're just humans. It's like we our expectations of men and women just because they're men and women is crazy. We are all humans. All humans are not going to be able to do all of these things just because society says man is supposed to do this, woman is supposed to do that. Because I can do a lot of things that some men can't do. And some men can do things that is expected of me as a woman that I can't do. I'm a person. And why can't I do it? And it's not to you, Ty, but why can't I do it? It's because I'm human.
See,
We
that's the problem.
like we don't know it's not the
It
problem.
is.
Your expectations have been the things that you expect of people have been given to you. And so you are holding on to what people have told you life is supposed to be like instead of understanding that the human is just a being that has its flaws and we don't know how to do things. I mean, some people don't know how to read. We all went to school. Why they don't know how to read? Because humans are humans. Some people don't know how to talk. Why? Because something is going on inside of their body that doesn't let them speak. It's called autism. You do not allow humans to be human. You want us to
So,
be
That's your problem.
these
That's your
black
problem.
and
Bo,
white things.
Let me
what are
just say
some of
one
these?
thing
What are
because
some
I
of
was
these
wait.
things? Go ahead, bro.
I was
Hmm.
gonna say the problem is what she's trying to do. She wants to even the playing field so bad. Instead of calling herself a woman, she calls herself a person. Instead of saying we are human, instead of saying we are man and woman, she want to say we're humans. You clearly are trying to erase the gender out of the whole species so that you could placate or so you could substantiate that we should all be doing the same things. It's a reason why God made you a woman and God made a man a man. There's a whole reason for it. So
No,
it's not it's like it's biological and natural reasons why you should be doing certain things and a man should be doing certain things. A man should be lifting heavy objects and reaching for objects that are higher because oftentimes naturally he's more taller and stronger. Like these are basic things that we've been trying to get away with, and we've been trying to get away with it so much. Using technology to blend gender so bad because it's so much penis envy to the part where we're attacking the children to push some type of ideology that they are not a man or woman. They just a human. They're just a person. No, you're a man and a
see,
woman.
you're missing my point though, Darwin. It is not that I'm trying to even the playing field. So, but I mean, we are human. Like that's not
There you go
this
again.
is not something that's not true. However, what I'm saying is the same grace for women is not handed to them like they do men. Men are allowed a lot more grace in a lot of areas than women are.
And
I don't
I can
and
disprove
the
that.
thing is, we can like we have to understand that people are people, and what I mean by that is people are flawed. Everyone is not going to know how to do everything, and everyone's not going to be
There
good
is.
at the things that society
I'm gonna
says
tell
we
you where
should
your
be good
argument
at.
falls apart. When you put us in a place where it's damn nearly like a utopian society where it's paradise, you can make that argument that men have more grace because we created this society this way. But the moment shit hit the fan and a war jump out, men don't get no damn grace. We don't give a damn if you don't know how to shoot a rifle. We don't give a damn if you don't know how to use a grenade or using a knife or protect yourself or defend yourself from being unalived by another man. We're going to send your ass out there and we're going to protect our women. That the grace is gone. You get what I'm saying? The grace is gone, just like
Well,
that.
Go ahead,
now
Kyle.
The
they're
moment we
thinking about
created,
drafting women too, so that dynamic is even changing when it
man, they
comes to
took
like.
women out of special forces, all kind of stuff, and they done did all this. So if they
So,
draft you, you're gonna be somewhere cooking in
so
the
if I
deep
can,
fat.
if I can play devil's advocate and offer an olive branch, right? To kind of explain what Bo is trying to is coming from. One, we don't have to go to the extreme of the draft. For example, nowadays we can accept that most men don't know that a lot of men don't know how to change a tire, or a lot of men don't know how to change an alternator, or change the brakes on their car, or fix put a shelf up on a wall, or put his TV up on the wall. As a matter of fact, they would say things like, "Well, I can hire somebody to do that." But in the same breath, we would criticize a woman who says, "Well, I can hire somebody to cook for me. I can hire somebody to clean for me. I can hire somebody to watch my kids." And then they would get criticized by saying that they're not real women because they're not doing those type of things. So
I can tell you why.
if that makes sense, but before you rebuttal, just do that kind of makes sense where the women are coming from, where they're trying to get you to understand that they're not being given grace in society when it comes to their deficiencies, but a lot of men are being given grace in
No.
society when it comes to their
Reason
deficiencies.
why is because if you use that example, the difference is the intimacy level. Whenever somebody break down on the highway, somebody come get you off of the highway, boom, you can pay for it. But if you can't cook or clean up your house, that means somebody has to come into a place where where your household can be where you're vulnerable. You got somebody.
That example, Darwin. Back out.
What?
Yeah, because I literally just mentioned putting the TV on the wall.
No, I'm saying like putting the TV on the
Plumbers,
wall.
electricians.
Like if a
maintenance.
man can't,
Yeah,
If
you
put
you can't,
men say that they do all of these things, right? And I'm
No,
not
I
saying
don't.
that they don't, but most men are taking the car to the mechanic, are hiring the guy to mount the TV, are letting the electrician and the plumber come into their intimate space and fix the plumbing and the electricity. They're hiring the pool guy for the pool. They're not even taking out the trash, because I'm not gonna lie to you. We got valet trash. We got valet trash that drives around and picks it up from the front door.
Who?
He's not doing anything super manly or
Who?
crazy. My
What
husband
is
Pay
has
this?
for
a
it.
very comfortable life, just like I have a very comfortable life. And if I don't want to cook, or if I didn't want to do laundry, he would ask me, "Would you like me to hire the housekeeper? Would you like me to order food?" That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying y'all don't do stuff.
I get
I'm
it.
just
In
saying
those
that
cases,
it's not like men are getting their hands dirty like they did in the
I get
60s
it.
or
In
something.
those cases, who's
She said men
paying
got
for these
walk away.
services?
He is.
Okay, then it's different if a woman is not paying for these services. Just like who is that? Shan? I don't know who it was. No, it was the girl with that wear the shades on shit. That got the son in the Navy SEALs and some shit. She said that she's not gonna cook, and he's the breadwinner. She gonna tell him to go hire somebody with his own money to go pay for somebody to cook when he got a wife in there. It's totally different. That argument stands if it's that case. But the scenario oftentimes is the man taking money out of his pocket that he budgeted so that he can pay for services.
well,
How can you argue with that when you
I would actually make the
Sound like you
argument.
need a wife.
I'm actually willing to make the argument that one, we know that majority of the households are dual income at this point, right?
Yeah,
And I would actually be willing to make the argument that
that a woman would pay.
men's jobs are far more supplemented with cash than the woman's job is in the house. Most households don't hire maids to come clean the house or hire well, except for taking care of the children, because then you can adjust for daycare regarding that. But like most women don't have their jobs replaced in the house. But a lot of us have our jobs replaced in the house. Like a lot of us don't cut our own grass now. A lot of us don't change our own brakes. A lot of us don't change our own tire. We'll wait on AAA. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got to do all that shit because I'm broke. So,
So
It's okay.
This goes back to like that.
I gotta change my own oil because you know, man, the way my checking in my savings account works out.
That's the way we like it, Sweeney.
They be fighting.
This goes back to what
all y'all are
like. What are the
No, but if you can just think about it on that level, Bruiser. Like when you think about it on that level, just to try to understand where the women are coming from.
basically y'all are arguing why is he using his money to pay for whatever?
No,
When he can use-
the whole
No,
whole argument.
Missing the point.
no,
Darwin,
Darwin. All we're
like you'll
saying
understand what
is
you understand.
is that if a man can't do it, nobody says he's less of a man if he goes and pays to get someone to do it. We're fine with it. If you pay the mechanic to fix the car, that's cool.
Nah.
All we're saying is that usually a man says if a woman can't cook, though, that's not cool. If she gets food like catered, it's not cool if the Thanksgiving dinner is catered, but it's cool if somebody
I
else
understand
fixes
that.
the plumbing.
Because it's
That's
Y'all
all.
think that we're talking. I feel
Let me
like
go-
we're